Yeah, I'm very happy with Man United, how, we've ended the season on a high with a trophy. And it just shows that we look at Garnacho, we look at Højlund, Kobe Mainu, how much they've grown under Ten Hag. And when Ten Hag was at Ajax, that was his main, one of his characteristics, building up these young players. And those three have been just amazing this season. And now with Ten Hag, about if he's going to leave or if he's not going to leave, I personally hope he doesn't leave. I personally hope they don't get rid of him, because you win a trophy, you win an FA Cup trophy, 90% of Man United fans are behind him now, want him to stay, want him to, trust the process, build this team. And if Ineos decide to sack him and, get a new manager in, it starts to put a bit of doubt into you, like their vision for the club.
And
like,
you can see a lot of fans saying, Ten Hag in, man.
Exactly,
like,
because
keep him.
If you're looking for a vision of the club, the long-term vision, you stick with him. He's had 30 different defensive partnerships along this whole season, and it wouldn't be right to sack him. And I know back in 2015 we sacked Van Gaal after winning the FA Cup, but I feel there's two different scenarios with this. If we get sacked Ten Hag and get Pochettino who has struggled with Chelsea, Pochettino who can't win, who struggled to win the league with PSG, who couldn't win the Champions League. Like, Pochettino isn't the answer. You look at Thomas Frank, we're linked with him. He's not the right man. De Zerbi, I look at him or what he's done for Brighton in Europe. Yes, they had a lot of injuries, which you got to take into account. But I think bringing him at United, again, it restarts the whole thing. We're in a process now where we're 2 years in. First season was good. Second season has been very bad. We got the trophy at the end of it. 2 seasons in his first 2 years. And just trust him and back him. Help him get those signings he wants, and then see where it takes you. If next year we have a full-strength team, we're struggling, then yeah, let's part ways. But how many times are we going to keep doing this? Stick with Ten Hag. He will get us to where, and I believe 100% that he will get us to where we need to be. His mentality as a coach, as a manager, he knows what a successful club is, and I'm all for him. I hope they don't sack him. Apparently, according to Fabrizio, right now they're in talks. I think within the next couple of hours, maybe few days, we'd know the definite answer of what's going to happen. But yeah, I'm with all 90% of those United fans that, yeah, Ten Hag has to stay, because if not, it's like not 2 steps back, it's 10 steps backwards.
So do you reckon, you mentioned a few of the coaches, would Thomas Tuchel be a good option?
Yeah.
Considering he's got a good record in Europe. He's won a Champions League with Chelsea. He's had a quite successful reign at Dortmund. He's went to Bayern. It didn't quite work out, reaching a semi-final, failing to win the league, and they've won it every 13 years for Bayern Munich. But yeah, is he the answer for United if Ten Hag was to leave the club?
Again, I've mentioned a few managers, but I think he's the manager that stands out for me. He won the Champions League with Chelsea, and you can't take that away from him. That's a very big achievement. And he did get Chelsea playing some good football. They were playing with confidence, playing free-flowing. And again, out of all the managers, I think he's the one I'd want at United if Ten Hag was to go away. But yeah, I wouldn't want Pochettino, Thomas Frank. I wouldn't want De Zerbi. I'd want a winner, and Tuchel is a winner. Yes, he failed to win at Bayern, but again, he's a winner. He's won the Champions League, and if you've won a Champions League, you've got some sort of talent and you've got some sort of experience that, he can bring to United